Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, welcome to our movie episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's just ignoring all the homeless people outside that are holding weapons with me tonight?
I feel like being Tiffany Peterson today. I am Tiffany Peterson.
Funnier when it's by accident.
I know, that was super funny.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kenneth Sanity, and I am a life form growing out of prebiotic fluid.
And I'm Bill from The Gamer Looks at 40, and I am covered in ants. Lots and lots of ants.
Oh, God.
Not great.
There's a cream for that.
Is there? Fantastic.
I mean, that also
Lather
can be a
up.
hallucination.
Well, there's
Could
a pill
be.
for that.
Well, it is. I've talked to somebody actually recently, for reasons, and they were like telling me how the person they knew was seeing bugs on them and scratching away at the bugs. And,
Oh, so they scratched up their arms?
yeah,
Mm.
I was like,
That's sad. I've seen that before.
so that's what made me think of Martyrs, unfortunately.
It's for that.
Should have made you think of Hellraiser 2.
That in Hellraiser 2 also? Wasn't it Martyrs 2? The woman that was all chained up?
Yeah.
That's not what we're here.
Down here.
That's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about Prince of Darkness, directed by John Carpenter, written by John Carpenter as Mark Quartermath? Okay. Production company Live Films, Larry Franco Productions, distributed by Universal, and came out in 1987, right before I was born, actually. A few days.
Oh.
So I was
fun.
yeah, I was born a few days later. So that is kind of funny. So I was starting to tell our memories. I have never seen this movie. The only thing I knew is Ken said we should watch this. Apparently, I looked it up and it was in 2022 and we did the thing. And then you said we should watch this. And I've been meaning to get to it for 3 years.
Regret it.
A little bit.
I'm hoping Ken can explain stuff that at least let me enjoy it a little more.
And you have no history with it, correct?
No, I blame Ken.
Okay.
It's all Ken.
Bill, what is your history with this movie?
None. Never seen this before. This is a first time viewing. And yeah, I literally have nothing.
Ken!
I've seen this movie quite a few times. I'm the weird one, apparently, which is fine.
No. You're the cultured one. You're the one who has the experience.
The knowledgeable.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, just tell me I'm old.
It's fine.
Well, I mean, you
Hey.
can still not be old and have seen a lot of horror movies, just if you're enjoying that genre. I mean, I never saw this, not because it's old, but because I didn't even know it existed.
Well, there's an important reason we're covering this movie.
As a Ken.
Besides that,
No.
but yes.
This is the second film, the middle film, in John Carpenter's Apocalypse trilogy, the other two of which we have already covered. John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982 and In the Mouth of Madness from 1994.
Yes,
So we
yes,
did things a
and
little
yes.
out of order.
A little bit, but that's okay.
I mean, that's not the first time it's happened on the show.
No, it's not.
I mean, I actually had forgotten, like, because I skipped a year. We didn't do one in 2023, and then in 2024, I was like, hey, I remember Ken wanted to do these, and I couldn't remember which one, so I just ended up going with Mouth of Madness because it had Sam Neill. I like Sam Neill.
Now, could I have stopped this and we would have done this episode earlier? Yes. Did I want to? No, because I wanted Mike to have watched more horror movies before he watched this one.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a fair point, because this is not a gory horror film or anything, but it's a very, like, mindfuck movie.
It's a thinker.
And before we go too far, do you want to say what the plot is, Ken?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, have at it.
I absolutely do want to say what the plot is.
Did you write one?
I did.
Okay, go.
I just put my phone down. The Catholic Church has a secret, and it's not that one. Deep in one of its seemingly abandoned churches sits a cylinder filled with glow stick juice. This juice may be something that has never been seen on Earth before. It's up to a philosophical quantum physics professor, his group of grad students, and a priest who knows all about evil to try to figure out what it has to do with the devil and why Alice Cooper won't leave them alone.
Yes. I like the fact you called it glow stick goop. I kept thinking, like, how many raves would this vat of goop have fueled? I for some reason I thought of like the late 90s, early 2000s when everyone was like waving glow sticks in people's faces for some reason, like that was supposed to make you attractive. I don't know. That's what I thought of.
Those were good times.
Right, but I don't know why the enchanting swirling of glow sticks in a young lady's face was supposed to that somehow was supposed to be the magic potion. That was the secret sauce, evidently. I don't know. It was some strange days. Strange days indeed.
Drugs were the part that made the glow sticks cool.
That's the key. See, I was the part I never really imbibed in. So for me, I was just a dingbat with sticks in my hand and hoping for the best.
I mean, the music can help enhance it too, I think. I went to one rave thing and I had no interest in it. And they gave me sushi and I didn't know what sushi was at the time.
Did you like it?
No, I was like, what the hell is this?
What kind of rave did you go to where they were serving sashimi?
It was
what
an
was
Asian
this?
guy's house.
Oh, it was a house?
I mean, they had a rave in the room with the dark lights and glow sticks everywhere. Close enough, right?
No, it has to be in some seedy warehouse.
No, it wasn't that. It was just a guy's house.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to be in a CD warehouse, though.
Okay, but
I didn't realize they had house raves. I thought I always assumed the rave was in a large, empty, dilapidated
in a room.
building. That's
Just like a
crazy.
bedroom that they just emptied out, and
seedy warehouse.
we had glow sticks, and I was given sushi, and I didn't know what sushi was. I given like a rice. What I think now would be like a rice roll or something. It had like the sea. No, it wasn't. But it had the seaweed on it. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I would eat it if it didn't have seaweed in it.
No, I didn't eat much. Remember that? But that was also Mike was pickier at that time.
Unbelievable.
Not even really think about it, but you're right. Kind of, it's just that gloop was weird.
I love
It
it.
was weird.
Gloop, not gloop. I don't know what word I want.
See, I'm a sucker for green goop in any sort of horror movie. I saw it and I smiled and I was like, oh, that's cool. I love green goop.
You're also a fan of notes that say "cat's dead." You want a note
Yeah,
or something?
exactly.
I forgot how the quote went.
Oh,
Reanimator, green goop.
in there.
Oh yeah, I thought he brought back the dead.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's been a while.
So what was everyone's impression? So obviously, Ken, this was your suggestion, and so what you have, of course, have a history with this. I'm assuming you're a fan.
I am.
Yes,
I am a fan.
Excellent. Cool. Mr. Albertin, what did you and Tiff think?
Yeah, if you go first.
Well, I mean, it was okay. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to think about it. Like, I even watched YouTube stuff and they really just explained what I already watched. And it was very odd. I'm sure that's why Ken likes it. It's very odd.
I had two dumb things. One, I have watched Big Trouble in Little China too many times that I can't see those characters together other than Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Kinda hard.
that was it for me. I'm like, Egg is used to seeing this type of stuff. Why is he surprised? Wrong movie. And then you have the fucking other Asian guy. I forgot his name. The character's name is Walter, but I think it's
Dennis Dune.
Dennis Dune. I like him. He doesn't have a lot of movies from I think there's filmography, but and again, I couldn't see other than Big Trouble in Little China. I'm like, why aren't you doing any martial arts, buddy? Come on now, fight these things. Like,
Not all Asians do martial arts.
no,
Yeah, I was
China,
gonna
he
say,
does.
is that racist?
It would be racist if I meant it because he's Asian. I mean it because the character he plays in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
I mean, I was too focused on that. And the other thing is, this movie was kind of boring to me. I didn't really like. You were right, Ken. You made a comment earlier. It's like it's a slow movie.
It is a slow movie.
And I don't know. I even missed a part, and we had to rewind because I looked away for a second, and I don't remember. I think I looked away at the food I was eating, and then all of a sudden, I was like, "What happened?" They're all like, "We saved the day," and I'm like, "What happened?" I missed the ending of the movie, and I had to rewind to rewatch it.
I would like to just go color my hair, so I checked out like halfway through.
I went to sleep right after this.
I watched it, but I was like, "Is this gonna be over?"
I wasn't even that tired. I watched this movie, and I'm like, "Oh, I go to bed." So I tried, Ken. I watched the whole thing in one sitting, and I didn't really mess with my phone. But
I know you should be proud of that, Ken.
Thank you for doing the bare minimum.
You're welcome.
Yes. Thank you for suffering for your craft. We appreciate that. I like this a lot. I really liked it. I love the slow burn. I thought it was. I think this might be in the pantheon of John Carpenter. This may be like B-level Carpenter, but it's still B-level Carpenter is better than most people's A's. So I enjoyed it. I had a really good time with it. I thought it doled out the lore really interesting. I think the first 10 minutes, where there's almost no speaking, really smart. I think builds a lot of tension, a lot of intrigue. I had a really good time with it. And again, it's no Thing, right? It's not The Thing. And I think I like Mouth of Madness probably a little bit better, but I still think this makes it a great trilogy. The unintended Apocalypse trilogy. Yeah, I can totally see why John Carpenter retroactively links those three movies together. So Yeah, I think I really had a good time with it, and we'll talk about why in a bit.
I'm glad. I'm glad you liked it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not upset that I watched it. I'm happy I watched it. And Donald Pleasance made it out of a movie alive, too, so that was amusing.
I was very surprised.
The
I am
priest.
always
He
amazed
doesn't
how
get
good.
killed.
Yeah.
And I feel like that actor in other movies we've covered, I know, well, Halloween, he didn't make it out of Halloween, did he?
Yeah.
I just want to know why
He
this
did.
priest,
Oh, you're right. He
like,
did. Yeah.
I thought he got killed in Halloween. Maybe he gets killed in different Halloween that I've never seen.
Yeah, I think he gets killed in like 3 or 4 or 5. I don't remember. One of those shit ones.
Yeah, no, one of the not great ones. Donald
He's in
Pleasance.
Halloween 4, and he's in Halloween 5.
So does he get killed?
And he's in Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers.
So that's
Okay.
He doesn't.
So that's 6.
I don't know, in 6, it says posthumous release, so he had already passed away. I don't know how much he was in it, but yeah. I just thought, he was only 75, wasn't that up there, but not that old. But no, I mean, this John Carpenter doesn't really, I mean, this isn't a bad movie. It just wasn't a Mike movie, I want to say.
It wasn't a Tiffany movie either, I don't think. It's a decent movie, it's just not my cup of tea.
No, it's not gory enough for Tiff.
Yeah, that's pretty key. That's pretty key.
Yeah, that is key. She likes her gore too at times where I don't. I don't know, like.
I watched without gore.
Yes, but you do like some gore. You watched Terrifier.
Yeah, I did.
And you liked it enough to go meet 2 actors from it. So there's that. Like, you liked it enough that we went to conventions literally just to meet one of the guys from Meet Art to Clown. So that's different. So you can handle it where I don't like a lot. I mean, this movie is more not really gore, but more like mindfuckery.
Yeah, but I like stuff that's like slasher movies. When it comes to like breaking people's arms, I have to close my eyes.
Oh yeah, no, that's hard. That is definitely hard for me too. And I don't know what it was about this movie. I was confused. I think I was confused a lot, and I was just kind of like, there's not a lot happening until you get to a point when shit hits the fan.
I don't know why it bothered me that the priest just like hightailed it when the shit hit before the shit hit the fan. He was like, "Uh-oh, I gotta go."
It's a priest.
He said, "Shut up."
What do you expect?
I don't know.
He's not a warrior priest.
Speaking of priest, Donald Pleasance is so good in this. I'm always amazed by how great he is in things, and he is the glue that keeps this entire movie together. The cast of, are you really college students? Really? Yeah.
I mean, you could be different age college students if you decide to, go back when you're in your 30s. I mean, they did in this movie.
Maybe graduate students. Maybe they're probably all graduate students. So yeah, maybe a little older. Okay,
I mean,
that's fine.
The guy that survives into the end of the movie, he looked like he was in his fucking 30s with that mustache.
I know, he really did. He really did.
Yes.
Yeah, he was pushing 30.
I thought he was like a stalker at first and was going to turn out to be like some like old agent or something because he just looked old.
They make 30-year-olds high school students, so I don't know why you're so surprised.
I know. I saw Spider-Man 1, so I know.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay,
I got to
go.
step in.
Step in.
Let's do it.
I finished undergrad at 40.
Uh-oh.
Hey, okay.
So,
look at you. Good for you.
Oh, so
Look,
I mean,
man,
it makes sense. The
some
only
people just go later. It's fine.
the only
That's
issue I had with it is that woman looked a lot younger than he did.
Yeah,
I mean, he wasn't that young. She wasn't like 17, so it's okay.
yeah,
But I don't know.
yeah.
I guess I just didn't like his mustache. The actor was fine. I didn't like that mustache.
Porno mustache?
Yeah, it was annoying me, but it was the 80s, so hey.
God.
I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with the character. I just thought he was going to be something else because the way they kind of have him like in frame at first, kind of watching things. I thought that there was going to be like some kind of like he was like an agent for the government or something. That was my opinion. What I thought the movie was going to go, it did not. He turned out just to be a student
Definitely did not go that way.
with a mustache.
Which is honestly great. I like a small movie.
Yes.
The stakes are huge, but nobody else knows about it.
Yes.
And I love that.
I do too. I like when this is like an aim small, miss small kind of movie. And that's why some people may think I was actually looking at reviews and this holds like a 65-ish on Rotten Tomatoes. And I think it's way better than that. I would put this easy in the 80 percentile, 80 and above or something like that.
But it's people like me who are bored.
A, maybe people who are like you, or B, people expecting, another thing or another, which again, you measured on that stick, it's impossible. Like there's nothing's going to hold a candle to that kind of perfection. As a movie, this is perfectly fine. And I really enjoyed it. I really like the slow burn. I think John Carpenter is very, very, very good at building suspense and tension through little things. I think the characters are fine and the actors are all doing okay. Donald Pleasance and Victor Wan are the glue there keeping this whole thing together. They are great. I
Yeah, they
love how serious Victor Wan takes his role in
Yeah,
what's
that-
basically a movie about how Jesus was an alien. I mean, that's kind of the idea, but they sell it, and with the grounding of those two. Again, grounding it, that's what makes this really, really work for me. I don't know. I had a great time. I really enjoyed the slow burn. I was in the mood for that last night, I guess. Yeah.
Victor Wong is great. Like,
Oh.
See the older guy.
I liked him. I wish I would have got to meet him at a convention. I mean, he died in 2001. I was much younger. Didn't go to.
You weren't
And,
doing that.
no, I didn't do it till fucking over 10 years later. So
You're welcome.
more than that. But like he was, I was like, he has just seeing him again. Also, just made me smile. I've only ever seen him now in 2 movies, both done by
John Carpenters.
yeah. So he's also in 3 Ninjas Kick Back, 3 Ninjas Knuckle Up, and 3 Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain.
Wait, he's not in the
Also, just
original one?
regular Three Ninjas.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was like, he's not in the first one.
There's 4 of those fucking movies.
That's
Yeah.
where I knew him from. Was
Yep.
Ninja.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like the first one. I don't know about the other 3.
Man, that's a lot of.
This is a cute movie.
They're not good.
It's a cute movie. I didn't mind it. See, me and Ken are differing on opinions lately, so let's go, Ken.
All right, yeah, let's go. Interestingly enough, Bill, I knew that this movie had gotten a wild reappraisal in recent years.
Mm,
I didn't know how wild.
okay.
I started looking up, comments and other things that people have written about this movie. And there is a not small crowd out there that thinks this might be John Carpenter's best movie.
Really? I see. I don't think I would go that far per se, but okay.
I don't
I wouldn't go that far.
know.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I don't know that he has another movie where everything comes together like this. The performances, the script, the score, everything just works perfectly. And while he was making this for Alive Films, he had a little something that we like to call creative control.
mm,
What's that?
So they just let him do what he wanted.
You don't
And
see
this
that
is
much.
what we get, which is, I don't know. I love it. I am very much a person who believes that religion and science can be used hand in hand for greater understanding of our universe. I do. And so this movie's like right up my alley. Like, I dig it.
I too agree. I think religion and science can work hand in hand. I don't think one has to be favored over the other. Yeah, I agree. And I really love the idea of a group of college students and professors trying to figure something out that is beyond the scope of what they can figure out. Yet with technology, they're able to get kind of sort of close. Obviously, the ancient nature of it, the almost Lovecraftian kind of, again, ancient old ones kind of idea. That is beyond the scope of technology. But I do like the fact that they were able to get some sort of truth using science and they're smart people doing smart things.
I mean,
totally
that
agree
was
with
cool. That whole
Yeah.
concept, I didn't really think about it till, you just said it, even though I watched this movie last night, trying not to fall asleep. But, like, you are right. It is cool that you having all these different scientists trying to...
Save the world.
Well, they're not even trying to save the world. They're trying to understand something that's religious in nature and a bit mystical in nature. So that is a good point. I mean, unfortunately, when I heard that they were... God, what the fuck is their title?
Quantum
physics?
Oh.
Yeah,
Physicists.
quantum physics.
When I
Yeah.
heard physicists, it all started with a big bang, went through my head constantly.
God.
I know.
One
We had a
episode,
whole
just
conversation
one
about
episode, just one
that's
without
where my
that
brain
damn
goes.
show.
When I hear
That's-
physicists, I thought of a bunch of geeky guys living. Like I even made a comment. I said, "I wonder if they live across from a blonde woman." And just like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, I need Chinese food every night, evidently, on their
Hey,
no
it's Thai
salaries.
food on Thursdays.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
right.
Thai food, is it really? I've seen.
They actually have certain food they eat on certain days, and I might not be wrong.
It's Thursday.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
I don't understand why I watch it 2 or 3 times a year.
If you're fat, you know what? I like weird things. It's fine.
It
but-
became a comfort show
That's
at
fine.
one point.
That's
but
okay.
I'm
It's
kind of done.
no, that's okay. I've had my comfort shows. The Office was a comfort show for a good long time. I was watching the football game 2 days ago. I think it was on some show. I think it was on, I forget what it was, on Peacock or something. And all of a sudden, the new Office spinoff started coming on. I'm like, nope, not interested. Bedtime. Don't care. But I do
You
care about
watched
this
it
movie.
anyway.
I did not watch it. No, I went to bed. But I just I really enjoyed how this kind of silly. It's a bit silly, but it takes itself very seriously. And I always appreciate that balancing of tone. This movie does a very good job balancing this very silly premise with this very serious, again, kind of this gravitas. And like you said, Ken, it has small scope, takes place in basically one building for the most part, but there's a lot of good tension. I think there's a lot of great moments. I think there's the moments where the students are getting picked off one by one. I think some of those are really good. There's a few shots in particular where, someone enters an empty room and, someone's appearing out of focus behind the door. It's some of that stuff is really, really fun and good. I enjoy the tension building.
So let me ask you this. The idea of Jesus possibly being extraterrestrial in origin.
I like it.
It doesn't seem that far-fetched.
No, I like it.
No, it doesn't.
Like, we know that people made up gods to explain why the sun goes down, right? This is a historical thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not picking on any specific god, but what if they were here? What if they did exist? What if they walked the earth? And what if we thought were godly powers were extraterrestrial technology that we didn't understand back then? Like, again, I'm not picking on any one religion. Please
I'm picking on all of them.
think I
Come at
am.
me.
No, I don't think you're picking on any. I think as a what if, I think it's fascinating. I think it's very interesting. I do not believe that per se, but I think as a what if is perfectly acceptable. I mean, listen, we're soon to have a Jesus horror movie coming soon. Have you guys seen the trailer for that one with Nick Cage playing the young Jesus? Oh boy, is the Christian community they are clutching their collective pearls and their feathers are ruffled. And I actually got asked by this because people know I like horror movies. Like, what do you think about the Jesus horror movie? I'm like, so what? I thought it doesn't bother me. It's fine. Make a Jesus horror movie.
It exists. Like, if you don't care about it, don't watch it. You don't have to. Guess what?
Yeah,
thousands of other movies will come out at the same time. It's fine.
It's fine. Will I go see it? I don't know if I'd go to the theaters to see it, but you know what? If it was a Tuesday night,
some idiot asked you to for a podcast.
Yeah,
absolutely. I will. 100%.
I don't know if I'm going to unless somebody else.
Of course, I will.
It, but yeah,
I think it's very yeah. Christian. My fellow Christians would do very well to not be as offended at everything. It's life's a lot easier if you choose to just not be offended by things. It's okay.
It really is, but
Jesus is a horror movie makes sense.
Look,
Because-
some of that Old Testament, boy oh boy.
Yeah.
Samson, the story of Samson. Hey, there's some pretty gruesome stuff in that one. Boy, oh boy.
Saul, and that's
Saul ain't
just
pleasant.
Old Testament. When you get into the New Testament and the Gospels, the life of Jesus is not a happy thing.
No. Oh no,
And
it ain't
I've
great.
seen Passion of the Christ. That is one of the worst horror movies I've seen. Like in terms of
It's right.
violence.
Yeah, if you like your gore, Passion of the Christ.
I mean,
is,
the guy gets nailed to a cross right there. That's a horror movie to me. Like,
Oh, that's not even the worst of it, though.
No,
you're
it is
happy
not.
when that happens in the movie. You're like,
I mean, the
God,
Romans
it's
were not
over.
nice, so
No.
I understand.
you do.
Oh yeah, no, I've read enough. The Romans did some awful shit to people.
You understand?
Yeah.
Nailed to a cross.
Yeah, and they did a lot of other worse murders too.
So, like, the idea of religious horror, I don't think is too far off. I think it's used here really interesting, and tying it in with science, having this old book that's like, 1,000 years old be translated into differential equations, which is something that physicists are just now using to understand the nature of the universe, to understand why things fall at a certain rate. Like, it's fascinating to me that this knowledge that we have now could have been around a long time ago, and we're just rediscovering it.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of the movie when they're like, these are differential equations. And they're like, they didn't invent differential equations 2,000 years ago. And they're like, I know. Isn't that weird? But that's what these things are. And it gets to the point where the one scientist is like, she's like, this math is now beyond my knowledge. I don't even know what this math is anymore. Like, that is exceedingly cool. And as someone who really digs cosmic horror, and again, the old ones and the ancients who have been here before the beginning of time, like that stuff scratches a real fun itch for me. I really dig. Give me an old book with indecipherable text, and I'm in. I'm like, what does that damn thing say? I want to know, damn it. And it actually that great scene where the one lady who's doing the translation of the book, when she finally gets the green juice, when she gets juiced, She the one guy looks in on her and she's just typing. What is it? What does she keep typing over and over again? Oh dang it! What was the quote?
Hey, I live.
Is it I live?
It's
Yeah, it is. I thought I live over and over again. Love it.
When we saw her doing it, I went to Tiff. I said, "Johnny's no work, all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy."
That's good. Good reference.
The Shining. I said it wrong, but it's close.
Very good
Ken,
reference.
what's that quote?
Pardon?
What's the quote he's typing in your favorite movie, The Shining?
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Okay, I knew you would know it, even though I know how you feel about that movie.
Yeah, but that's not this movie.
No, but that's what I thought. No, that's a good scene. Like, I mean, this movie has some good things to it. I think I liked it better before they got possessed.
Well, it's interesting because, like, the homeless folks outside, it gives very much a feel of Assault on Precinct 13.
Yes.
Which was an earlier John Carpenter movie.
It's his second movie, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, after Dark Star.
It was before Halloween.
I should
so you
watch
have an
Dark
assault
Star someday.
Okay.
Oh, is it not good?
It's a movie.
Oh, okay. Answer my question then.
When Ken says it's a movie.
But no, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I'm one person.
Yes, but your opinion and my opinion in movies does not match up. But you know, like, you do turn me on to movies that are actually good movies. Like, this is not a bad movie. I might have not enjoyed it a lot, but this is not a bad movie. This was not an uncomfortable movie. It's a thinker, and I wasn't thinking. So
fair enough.
Yeah, and that's okay. Again, this is something. It's got a really great slow burn, and I think this is one of those ones where I think subject matter also is really going to be dependent, like how much you dig again the religious stuff and the idea that the church has been hiding things. I love that moment when Donald Pleasance is kind of just, and I think his title in the movie is just priest. Does he have an actual name, or is he just the priest?
I want to see.
Can't remember if he has an actual name, but
priest.
It
is just Donald Pleasance as priest.
As priest, okay, that's cool. So I like how when Donald Pleasance and they're kind of all talking about while one of their cohorts is getting green juiced and turning into. I was really hoping she would turn into something, like, because all her gurgling and gasping, and then obviously it's just her. I'm like, I was hoping he would like turn into a monster or something. But I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's fine. I think that actually makes it more effective killing, because then she's not a creepy monster. She can sneak up on everybody and just be a little zonked out. They're all zonked out. They've been up all day, all night. But anyway, I love when he's sitting there with the students, basically kind of copping to, it's all just, there's things we don't understand and been trying to cover up for years. Like, just letting the plot out, just like spilling the tea on on the schemes of the Catholic Church. Again, really good horror building and good scene building, good suspense building. All that stuff is really, really fun and good.
I don't think I caught enough of it. I think I just wasn't in the right mood for this type of movie when I watched it yesterday.
Sure.
It was last night. I think I just wasn't in the right mood. Because I didn't normally I like stuff like that. I like it where you find out, hey, the church is hiding something. Like, that stuff interests me. But I think, again, unfortunately, I am too attached to those two actors as one character, and it was hard for me to divide that. I mean, especially since, it's a year later, they look the same, and it's the same director. So that didn't help things. Because, I wanted the characters in Big Trouble in Little China to be here, because I'm like, they would do better against this.
Yeah.
Would they?
Well, maybe.
Victor Wong would have pulled out his little, ball thing, went, and fought the evil spirit back, and the other guy, Walter, could have done some martial arts when, the two women are trying to, okay, that made me laugh. That part when he's in the closet and he's just sitting there, not even trying to break out, letting the other guys do it, until the women start to break down the door, and all of a sudden he starts working on his side. I'm like, you idiot, why don't you try sooner?
Why waste energy if you don't got to? If somebody else is going to do all the work, I get it. You want to save your energy to run away.
I thought that was just hilarious. I don't know. I liked it. There were parts I did like. I swear that black guy, what was his name? The name of the character? Calder. I swear I know that guy from a different movie. I didn't look it up, though, I forgot to. He had a good laugh, though.
Oh, I did not like that giggling.
You're not supposed to.
Very unsettling.
That was
very
unfortunate.
His laugh, but you don't like RuPaul's laugh.
I don't like RuPaul's laugh. Sorry to RuPaul.
Does RuPaul have a similar laugh?
RuPaul has a really annoying laugh.
So
really
the guy, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was talking.
The guy who played Calder is Jesse Lawrence Ferguson. He was also in a movie called Darkman.
Oh, I need to do that one.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an NES game for Darkman?
Yes, there was.
Okay, I know the NES game. I remember very vividly the Nintendo Power spread, and it looked really cool. And then I'm like, you just now awakened a silent memory, which means something else is probably going to be exiting out my brain. There's probably something I need to do Monday for work that's now gone because you resurrected the memory of Darkman on the NES in my brain. So that's fine.
That's fine. I'm doing the work of the Lord.
You are. Bless you, sir. Bless you indeed. Is Darkman the movie any good?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
okay.
It is fantastic.
One of the movies he wants us to. Ken's been trying to get me to do for a while. I need to make it happen.
Yeah, you don't do movies I want to do.
We do.
No, we don't.
When Sam Raimi couldn't
Maybe?
do Batman, he did Darkman.
It's a Sam Raimi joint? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's Liam Neeson and Sam. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Chris Campbell for one scene.
Okay. Francis McDormand. You know what? It just keeps getting better every time every glance down at Darkman. All right. I'll wait till you tell me to do it.
Calder brings it great in here, great in Darkman. He's not in there for long, but he's awesome. But he's done a lot of TV work too, back in the early to mid 80s. So it's possible you've seen him somewhere before.
Okay, it's just that laugh seemed like I saw him in like a James Bond movie, but I couldn't. I was trying to look up his wiki page right now, but the computer says I'm not connected to the internet.
Wow.
So,
well, then how
we obviously
are you
are
chatting with us?
I know, that's what I was thinking too. Just there, I'm like, that's interesting. Computer,
check for green goop around. Maybe you are transmitting this telepathically over the eons. Maybe, I don't know, using what was it? I almost said thetans. that's Scientology. Tachyon, yes. I remember
that made me smile.
Yes, it did, because they talk about tachyon stuff in Star Trek all the damn time. They are talking about tachyon. And Watchmen? Oh, is tachyon?
I don't remember Watchmen, but I knew it in Star Trek, and I was like, I know tachyon.
Tachyons are the time travel things. Those are the things that allow time travel to happen. When the writers get themselves in the quarter, they just bust out tachyon, and boom, there you are.
See, here's the thing. It's because they behave like that. IRL.
It was a cool concept, though. Like, I like that they did that.
But
I love the idea of everyone dreaming the same dream. That's a very cool idea.
Yeah, I want you to stop and think about that and understand what I'm saying here real quick.
Yes.
That there are particles that go back in time. That is a real observable thing.
Okay. I don't know. That kind of stuff just breaks my brain a little bit. I like it in science fiction. I don't know.
Yes, but it is real.
I've heard that before too, I think.
So once you start to kind of wrap your head around, okay, this movie is not all completely bullshit, like there's actual science going on here, all of a sudden the movie starts to maybe become a little more plausible.
I mean, I had no problem with the plausibility, like really anything. Like it was fine. I had no problem with it.
I'm not saying you should. That's what gives me the extra edge on this one. Like, it makes it a little more, like, concerning. Gives me a little bit more dread when I watch this movie.
That's fair.
That's understandable.
I mean,
yeah.
Because it does seem realistic to a point. Like, I could believe that there is some kind of demon creature, for lack of a better term, or alien in a church somewhere that's thousands of years. You know, I could actually get behind and believe that. Even like a downtown of a city just happens to be into some random old church because the church would do that.
Yeah, Catholic Church would do that.
No question. I can completely believe it. Yeah, I don't know. And the idea with scientists, you know, it has some really cool stuff to it. It's just a very slow burn. I mean, the Alice Cooper stuff and everything with the homeless, I thought that was really interesting. Like when that one guy goes outside and they fucking impale him, I was like, that's awesome.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's great.
So that impaling thing with the bike, that is from Alice Cooper's stage show.
Is it really?
Yeah, apparently that's like a trick that they do on stage.
Oh, that's
I didn't
fun.
even recognize him without his makeup.
It don't look that different.
He did
Not that much,
a
no.
little bit.
I mean, he's got the same,
You
like...
recognize him.
Oh, I did.
Recognized him.
I didn't say anything. I did.
So you were, when I said that's Alice Cooper, you were like, oh yeah, right.
What was I supposed to say? I already knew that? I wouldn't have ended well. I don't know. You would have been annoyed, I thought. Well, you were annoying me yesterday because I irritated your mother, so... But that's it.
Oh, guys,
I do. I'm sure Bill knows. I'm sure Bill irritates his mother-in-law too sometimes.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do.
I did it on
there's
purpose.
no question.
So we bought food. We ordered food from a place that she introduced us to, and she was at work, and I posted that we ate that food, and she was upset.
Like that was serious.
Yes, it was. So that's all.
He knew it would piss her off, and then she's like, "You guys suck." I was like, "All right," because you don't have to deal with that shit. I do. So why do you hate me?
So yeah, I think that also affected my opinion of the movie too. I was just, I felt bad about doing it, even though I thought it was funny. So there's that.
Carry on.
But no, I didn't realize that was from his show, but that was a cool moment. I like all the stuff the homeless people, like when they're one part and the guy jumps out the window, which I don't know why he jumped out the window, just to see if the homeless people would come towards him, I guess. Is that the point?
Well, he was just trying to see what would happen. Could he walk a certain distance without getting their attention? But no.
Yeah, they came
as soon as he lands, it's a nice little bit of tension. Yeah, it's nice, and it does kind of break things up too. Because even from a filmmaking perspective, we've been inside a lot. Well, actually, is that before or after the one guy gets turned into a pile of beetles and his head falls off? It is after that. Okay, so we've actually, okay. So I was gonna say, it still breaks up the outside a little bit. Yeah, that's great.
Bothered me.
I liked it. It was great. What a great effect. Really good makeup on his like crumbling head. Yeah, there's some really good makeup in this, especially on Emily, I think is the actress who she's the person who becomes basically the embodiment of mini Satan, I guess, or Satan's son. Is it Satan's like? It's like Satan's son is bringing in Big Satan. Very great effect too. I love the effect when she's putting her finger in through the liquid. Then the glass turns to liquid metal, turns to Terminator 2 liquid. And she kind of puts her hand in through it. And on the other side is just darkness. What a great shot. That is some eerie Stranger Things ass stuff right there. That is some really good stuff. Like that a lot.
It's all practical effects too.
Oh yeah. Great. Love it.
I don't have a choice.
Bless him. Bless him.
I appreciate that. It's nice when you don't have a choice. You make better stuff sometimes.
The delightfully cheesy, upside down cameras to film the liquid on the ceiling. Like just
I was just gonna say that.
Great. That's so good. And you know what? A shot like that is not that easy. You think you just flip the camera around and hope for the best. The perspective's got to be right. Like you really have to sell that working when you flip it back around again. Like it's not as just easy as you can turn the thing upside down and hoping for the best. Like you really need to make sure your perspective is on point when you're shooting it. Like there's a lot to it. The lighting's got to be just right. That's not an easy thing to do. But again, very effective. It works. And even though my sensible brain goes, "Oh, look at that. They just shut the floor upside down. That's fantastic." But it's
still good.
Very cool. Very cool.
All the spitting in people's mouths. I like how they did it where you see them spit and then then the camera changes because they're not actually spitting into their mouth. They're just shooting water in their mouth from probably spray gun or something. I was just like, it was some good scene. There was one point where they kiss them and infect them. It's because they didn't want to, they didn't have a way to cover it up with him being right in the ground and her being right there. So they're like, no, we're just going to have her kiss him. Yeah,
cool. Very, very good.
I mean, small touch, but that woman they're looking for, I love how they're like, we're looking for Rachel. They're like, who's Rachel? I might have the name wrong. But it was just like, the radiologist. And then, like, all of a sudden you see her, like, she has her glasses on, and later on her glasses are off when she's corrupted.
Because didn't they say the blonde girl with the glasses or something?
Yeah, but then she has no glasses because she's now the devil, I guess. What were you going to say, Ken?
I don't remember. Oh, I do remember. I do think it's funny that this is the second movie that we watched this Spooktober where there's a whole lot of icky fluid transmission in order to possess somebody.
Icky fluid transmission.
Because we saw it in Conjuring, and we're seeing it now.
That's what it reminded me of. I was like, oh, look.
I like the way they shot it.
That scene where all the liquid's on the ceiling and just, like, flows into what's-her-face's eyes and mouth.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, God, that was...
good stuff.
I'm pretty sure they just made, like, a mask and, like, dumped liquid through the holes. But, man, that was an unsettling scene.
But what good for movie making? Because, again, you've seen what a little bit of Satan juice can do. You've seen what a little bit of Satan's ecto cooler can do. Boy, oh boy. Now you got torrents, just two waterfalls going into two open eye sockets and a mouth. Boy, oh boy, things are not going to go well. It's great. No. It's really good. This, again, really smart filmmaking. That John Carpenter knows what he's doing. It does.
Yeah.
I think
It
Kelly is the I think that's the actress, the character name Kelly, I believe, is the one who's.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Okay. I still don't have internet supposedly because I clicked on the link and it's like you're not connected to the internet. So
You're on Discord.
And
I know.
I also noticed this towards the end of the movie as things are really ramping up. But according to the almighty Wikipedia, of which it wants me to spend, I think $2.35, because one time I said, fine, I'll just give you some money. Just give me. I do use you a lot. Trust you too much, but I use you. Now it always asks me. But anyway, the film was shot with a wide-angle lens, which combined with the anamorphic format created distortion. I noticed that towards the end. There's a lot of really cool, the edges bending, and which makes it seem less real than it is. I noticed that quite a bit towards the end. Again, very good technique using what you have.
I can dig that, yeah. And it gives the movie kind of a dreamlike core, which is pretty fascinating. Speaking of dreams, the dream in this, where that's showing the church, I love the way they did that.
Love it.
Because they shot the dream with a video camera and then played it on a TV and then recorded the TV playing it.
Oh,
that's cool.
So you get all those really good like scan lines, and it's kind of you lose a lot of definition, obviously, but that makes it all the more creepy. It was very, very cool, which led to a great ending. I love the reveal at the end. That reveal of she actually did when our heroine gets knocked into the silver goop and basically goes to hell. I'm assuming. That's basically where she's off to. That's where that big demon hand is. She's the one who comes back. I love that. It's good. Really good.
So let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
Is this an Indiana Jones quandary? Does this movie happen if nobody does anything?
Does this movie... Well, I would say... Well, here's
does the anti-god win if nobody does anything?
I say yes.
I say I think everything still happens. It's just not her. It'd be somebody else. But I believe... Yeah.
That's the same dream that the priest has been having for his entire time that he's been in the church. The Order of the Sleep priest, the one who died at the beginning.
Right.
He's written that dream down. That's why Donald Pleasance's priest, who apparently IMDb is calling, oh crap, what the hell? Father Loomis. They're calling him Father Loomis.
Why would you do that? Fine.
But like he's saying, yeah, this is the same dream we're all having it. The priest has had it. He's had it the whole time. That dream has always been Catherine coming out of the church.
Now, is that stated in the movie? I don't remember that part.
That it was.
Okay. So my question was, did anybody other than the very first priest we see, did anyone have a full dream and get to that point? Because they're all getting woken up before that happens. Because if that's the case, they'd look at her and be like, not great.
So the fact that they were there and pushed her into the mirror to the nether realm, they caused it to happen in 1999 when the anti-god emerges from the church.
Gotcha. Okay. So which again is very Calvinist in that it's like predestination. Like this was all destined to happen anyway.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And is the anti-god, like to me, when I saw that clawed hand, I thought of Cthulhu. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's where my brain went.
I don't think so. I think it was just a clawed hand.
I was thinking just devil, just oldie.
Okay.
I love how she mentions Old Scratch. I don't know why. Anything that says Old Scratch really gives me the shivers. I don't know why. It just gives me the chills.
Old Scratch is one of my favorite terms for the devil.
I didn't know that's what it was. I was going to ask that next. Okay. I've never heard the term Old Scratch.
Yep.
Me neither.
It's just an oldie time term for the devil, but it's just a great name. I just love that name. And I've heard it in other media too. Like you'll hear the term Old Scratch, and it's just, it's kind of chilling for some reason. I don't know why.
I think it was because it was a name that they likely used to avoid saying like any actual names to kind of, that whole, when you look into the void looks into you. You want to avoid naming things to give them power, so on and so forth.
Like Voldemort?
Right.
Like Voldemort and Harry Potter?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. I'd rather find a, better version of that isn't transphobic as fuck, but whatever.
I know. That's what came to my mind.
It's a good point. You know what? It's good to know. It's my son is reading a lot of Harry. He's 9. Of course, he reads Harry Potter. He's super into it. We stopped at the 5th one because the 5th is when it all goes to hell and it gets really intense. And it's like, hey, you're a little young. Yeah, I know my son. And he has big feelings, so I'm just kind of like, you may want to wait a little bit on the 5th one. But I think that's an opportunity for a conversation. Hey, things you love can be created by people who aren't good. This happens.
Yeah.
Just sometimes that happens. And I think it's good to recognize that and deal with the dissonance of it and then make your own decision. I don't really watch Kevin Spacey stuff anymore. I made a decision. You know what? Just not gonna. And I think Chinatown's great. No, sorry. Not Kevin. I don't watch Kevin Spacey and I don't watch really Polanski stuff much anymore. And Chinatown's wonderful. I just said, you know what? I'm just Rosemary's Baby's great, but you know what? I'm just gonna say no thanks.
I know his name, and I couldn't think of who it was. I'm like, oh yeah, anyway, he's a shithead.
I think everyone's allowed to make that decision on their own, and I think it's good to make those decisions and have those conversations. Else, people forget bad people exist, and they do, unfortunately. So,
hey, at least John Carpenter didn't turn out to be. No, they're fine. It comes up a lot.
It does come up a lot on this show.
We have friends who are greatly affected by policies and things like that, and you know, so yeah, of course it's gonna come up.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Neill.
Anyway.
I'm trying to think of a good way of segueing back to the movie. I don't have one.
I just found this out and I had to mention it. He's Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I've never seen that.
It's a movie.
Don't know that.
It stars Chevy Chase.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh.
I lost interest really fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Chevy Chase crappy? I didn't realize. Is Chevy Chase?
It's an asshole, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Is he?
He's a hard asshole.
I can't remember anything else bad about him, but I know he's an asshole. But I just don't like him in general. Nothing to do with anything else about him. I just don't like him in movies. I think he's an idiot in his movies.
He does comedy.
Yeah, I know. Weird, huh? Weird.
You can act stupid and get away with it.
I don't know. I just don't like him. That's neither here nor there. I was just looking up different stuff of John Carpenter. The 2 tabs I have that I'm allowed to have open because I'm off the internet, apparently.
About that movie.
So, what's more stuff to say about Prince of Darkness? So, like, I guess is that tube supposed to be Satan then for some reason in a tube of green goo?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, is it the child of Satan or is it Satan himself?
It's Satan, and then Satan's father is the antagonist.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Who is Satan's
Well,
father?
I thought it was God.
Is it?
It's
No.
what we consider to be Satan. That's a better way to put it, I think.
Because what the Bible considers Satan is Lucifer, which is an angel that then God strikes down and takes over hell.
So, excuse me. Sorry. So biblical Satan is a fallen angel who believes he can be God, and in that rebellion, he is then eternally separated from God because he wants to be God. And a third of the angels go with him. So that's kind of what the biblical story is about Satan. Yeah. So Satan is a fallen angel. The concept of hell itself is up for debate. You know, the Bible does have some specific descriptions of hell, but whether hell is a place or if it's just eternal separation from God, that's the definition I always land on, is hell is eternal separation from God. If that's lakes of fire or stalagmites or dudes with horns and pokey sticks, I don't know. But it's eternal separation from God. It's honoring your present day choice to either follow God or not follow God, and that's the biblical version of hell, and of which Satan is the head of, I guess, or leader of. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, to get a little more granular with it, the Hebrew term for Satan is Hasatan, which is adversary. That's what that means.
I like that better.
So what they could consider Satan in that is just the adversary of space Jesus.
Right. Yeah. No,
So,
that's right.
In this movie, at least.
Yes. Yeah. In the fiction of this movie. Yeah.
Yeah. There's any number of things. The world is a big wild time, and we weren't there. So anything could be true. Anything could be false. That's the joy of existence.
Yeah,
that's fair. Okay. I was just curious. I mean, I think that's another one of I didn't really understand this movie. I was very confused what was happening other than I knew green goo go in people's mouth. People then work for Satan and try to kill other people. Like, I don't know. I felt stupid watching this movie. I just wasn't, I don't think I was in the right mood for a thinker.
No, that's understandable.
I got to tell you, the first time I watched this, I was a little confused too. I've watched it a lot since then, and I pay attention to everything in this movie. Like, nothing else exists but this movie when it's on for me.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Like if
I
it
really
sounds
enjoyed
like I'm talking, like I know what I'm doing. It took a while to get there.
Yeah, that's fair. And
It's not easy.
there's a nifty little factoid, I guess, about this movie is when Donald Pleasance is hiding in the, I guess, behind a boiler or whatever he's hiding behind, as the one character is whimpering and laughing creepily into the mirror and like extending his hand out, trying to reach, I guess, Satan, but he can't. He doesn't have as much Satan juice in him. He is not reading from the Bible itself. He's actually reading the kind of sort of official exorcism rites. Catholic exorcism rites. There are actual exorcism rites, and I actually looked it up last night. I was like, I don't think that's from the Bible, and it's not. It's the exorcism prayer or a piece of it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Second movie we covered this October with chunks of the exorcism prayer in it.
Oh, what was the first one?
Also, The
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
Oh, The Conjuring. Okay,
That's actually a really good movie.
Want to watch the new one?
Not
I gotta
either.
see it. I've never seen it.
It's good. I think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, you should watch one.
Just one.
Well, I mean, you probably watch more. I can't speak to them.
I always kind of like just wrote it off as cheesy, bad jump scare stuff, and people really dig it. There's like a whole lore and.
First one is really good. I will say that. That's all I can judge on because I haven't really seen any.
I went down a rabbit hole about Lorraine and Ed Warren, and so I shouldn't have done that before we recorded the movie. However, I still like it.
But I was reminded how much I really hate dolls.
She was in there for like 2 minutes.
The way
You know what
dolls
else you hate, Mike? You also hate mirrors.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a mirror.
Like that when she was touching the mirror. I'm like, and then she goes through the mirror. Like the very final scene is the guy goes to touch a mirror and you don't know if he goes through it or not because the movie ends. And I'm like, I don't like that.
Love it. Love
What
it.
a perfect
Great.
ending. What
Great
a
ending.
Good
perfect
ending.
way,
Like
man.
it's a
Great
very
ending.
good ending for this movie. This being like the apocalypse stuff, I feel like also makes sense. I mean, when you think about all three of them, because in Mouth of Madness, the apocalypse happens, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
In this movie, they deter it. And the thing, they didn't deter it because one of those fuckers was a thing. So it wasn't deterred in that movie exactly, but maybe they stayed there. No one checked on them. So who knows?
I don't think they deterred it.
Oh, because you had the game too,
In the-
which is the sequel essentially.
In the
No,
thing, you mean?
no. In this,
Oh, they
Oh,
didn't
you
deter
didn't
not
anything.
anything.
Oh, they didn't stop nothing. No.
They
We
made it
are
happen.
doomed. Yeah.
Oh, you think it comes back later? Because like they
Oh,
break
yeah.
the mirror and
Yeah, the
seal it in
dream-
there.
That they broke a mirror.
Okay.
Yeah, there's lots of
Like-
glass out there.
The oh god damn it. What's her name? Kathy? With the face?
I have no internet. I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Oh, Kelly, I think was the
Kelly.
Kelly?
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the beef face, the ground beef face.
Yes.
That's some
yes.
good makeup though.
Yeah, I really
great
did.
makeup. Terribly icky. Loved it.
Love it.
Was able to get her fingers in through a compact
Yep.
mirror.
Oh, that's what she was doing with the thing that looked like a
Yes.
transmitter from Star Trek to me.
Yes, it was a makeup compact.
I know what it was, but I saw like the little like the color palettes of the makeup, and I was thinking of that was a communicator. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's where my brain went.
So like any mirror, any reflective surface can be a gateway.
And we got lots of those in our modern day world.
There's probably more in that church.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I think they are
when-
doomed.
Oh, yes. Because at the end of the movie, so let's set up the ending. The zombies are coming. It happens. Kelly is reaching through the mirror to try to bring the anti-god out. And Catherine, who has been plucky and wonderful this whole movie, well, kind of. She's also kind of a jerk at the beginning, but whatever.
What did she do in the beginning?
She's just kind of prickly.
She is a little prickly.
I don't want to use the B word, but kind of.
A little bit. Love that.
But she warmed up. She warms up, and
She does.
Trying to figure this mystery out. And at the end, she sees an opportunity. She tackles Kelly into the mirror, and then Priest throws the axe, breaks the mirror as Catherine is inside, reaching to get out in one of the most haunting scenes in this film.
Yeah.
You see her struggling through the water toward the mirror, and then the light just kind of starts blinking out and then just dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, that scene where she's reaching out is terrifying. Like it
that'll
really,
haunt you.
it was haunting. I was such, and again, really great towards the end of the movie. I really loved it.
So Catherine pulls a Jesus, dies
Yep.
to save everybody.
Yep.
And Brian is upset.
He ain't
Brian's
pleased.
very upset.
Well, he slept with her. He was upset.
Yeah, well, I'd be upset too. But then Brian gets the full dream
Yep.
where it finds out, oh, this actually happens in 1999, not in the time of the current wherever they are.
You mean the dream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're projecting back from the year 1999, which is when Catherine Anti-God comes out of the church.
I'm gonna party with
Oh, she's the anti-god now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not put two and two together.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, she's our heroine who sacrifices herself is now the anti-god. That's what she gets for her trouble. Is some good old-fashioned anti-god. And yeah.
So that's when Brian wakes up from his dream, looks over
Such a
Roastbeef's
good
face.
love it. Again, just I love that. I love that little stinger that just keeps you on edge till the very, very end. It's a great ending.
I love a good double fake out too, because he wakes up, sees a possessed Catherine next to him, starts screaming, wakes up for real this time, sees the mirror in his room, just starts walking towards it, inching his fingers closer to the glass, and right before it touches the glass, and they just cut to black immediately.
So you think the apocalypse still happened in this movie? But
100%.
99?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
100%. This world is fucked.
Yeah, they're doomed. Yeah, they're doomed.
That's why they thought the world was going to end in 2000 because of this movie?
No.
They thought it was going to end because of Y2K.
Yeah.
God, what a letdown that was.
I know.
Nothing happened, right?
It was
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. A few, it was dumb. A few dopey, nothing of import or intrigue happened. A few dopey boards got, I feel like a few silly things happened, but nothing cataclysmic.
Yeah, nothing major.
Yeah.
Although it is kind of telling that even back then at the ripe old age of 20, I was like, yes, end this world. Let's go.
Yeah, that is telling.
And now it's even more every day.
Aw.
But that's fine.
It's
fine. It's fine.
Some of us just long for the void of non-existence, and that's fine.
I mean, it is cool to see. Okay, now that makes more sense because then all three of these are essentially like the apocalypse does happen. So it makes sense why he calls it the Apocalypse trilogy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not just a clever name.
Yep.
Okay.
And the interesting thing again is that he didn't intend it for it to be that way. He didn't really plan for these to be so thematically linked, but after the fact, he was like, "Hey,
oh, look at that!
Look at that!
Yeah.
I done did a thing. Fantastic."
It is cool. It's a cool concept, and like I said in earlier episode, I'm glad that I can now have this marked off my list. So there's that.
Yeah, I think it's good.
So another fun thing that I like to point out is that Mullins, the kind of beefier guy who's balding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big forehead.
That is Dirk Blocker, who played Hitchcock on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Hey, really?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay, I didn't even make that connection. Nice.
Yep. That's fun. I like stuff like that.
Say about this movie.
I'm good.
Okay. Hey, let's go to Shelf Stacker Box, and I'll lead us in. I'm putting this in the box, unfortunately. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I watched it, but I was bored during the viewing, so that's where I have to rank it, because I wasn't enjoying myself. But I'm really glad that we saw this, and I finally got to see this, and we covered it. So there's that. And I'm glad that I did experience this movie, and I get to knock another John Carpenter movie off my list.
Ta-da!
So, and Tiffany.
I feel like it's somewhere in between Stack and Box. I mean, I appreciated it a lot more when I talked with Bill and Ken about it, and I knew that was going to happen.
It happens a lot.
So I'm just saying in between.
That's not a ranking. You have to pick one of the three.
Stack 0.5.
Not ranking. You're breaking the rule.
Not the rules.
Yes, I know. Bill, what about you?
I think I think I'm gonna put this very solidly on the stack, but I don't know because I think the entire Apocalypse trilogy should be on the shelf. So I don't remember what I put. Obviously, The Thing is on the shelf. It's one of my favorites, and I don't remember where I put Mouth of Madness. I might have. If I'm gonna put this on the shelf and then retroactively put Mouth of Madness on the shelf because as a trilogy, I like this quite a bit. It scratches a lot of itches for me. I love the pacing. I loved a lot of the performances. We didn't even talk about the soundtrack. You nailed it, Ken. It's probably one of my favorite John Carpenter soundtracks. I thought this soundtrack was fantastic.
It is.
and I can be a
Yep.
little critical of his work soundtrack wise. I love this one. This one was perfectly suited for the film material. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm going to throw it on the shelf. I'm going to throw it on the shelf, and retroactively, if I didn't put it on the shelf, In the Mouth of Madness will also be on aforementioned shelf. All three.
I'm sure you did, though. I can't remember.
I think I did. I don't remember.
I know it was a year ago. I don't remember.
Didn't you have a listener or somebody who said they were going to actually go through
I have two
everything?
people
And,
that actually keep track of it, but I don't have an updated list currently.
Okay.
But yes, people do keep track for me.
You have two
Nice.
fans? Good job.
I have
Good
a lot
job.
more than that. But it's just two people. Well, two people that are
Aw.
part of this Discord, Richard and Watt.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow. Of course it is.
Appreciate y'all.
Hi, Watt.
Doing good
You'll hear
job.
this years
though,
later.
Thank you.
Yours.
So- but yeah, you are right. The soundtrack is awesome. Like I always kept thinking about,
Oh.
like, man, this is really good soundtrack for like what's happening in the movie. Like just the ambience was great.
It's a big word for you.
It is. And Ken, what about you?
Surprising no one, this is a shelf for me. I wish I would have seen this movie when I was younger. As it was, I didn't see this one until I was like in my late teens. But if I would have seen this when I was younger, I probably would have. I wouldn't have shut up about it. Because
Yeah.
when I was younger, I was even more into science than I was when I was older. So like this movie would have been my perfect wheelhouse when I was like 9, 10. This would have been choice. As it is, it's still going on the shelf. It's a hell of a thing. I don't agree with the people that are saying this is John Carpenter's greatest work. But
Yeah,
I do
I
think
can't get behind that.
I do think it is one of his more underrated ones.
For sure.
I
I'll
do-
get behind that.
Yeah, I feel like people need to give this movie a chance if they haven't. And go into it with an open mind. Understand it's going to be a slow burn, but give it a chance. Let it work its way under your skin. Because once it's there, it'll stay there.
Yes, it was a movie, babe.
They didn't hear me. You didn't have to answer me.
Sorry, Ken, were you saying anything else before my wife
Nope.
interrupted you? Okay.
No, I didn't even hear her.
Sorry. See, I
Uh,
told
here.
you. They didn't even
He said under the sea. Isn't that a movie? And I was like, yes, it is.
hear yourself at that point.
Apparently I was. Wouldn't be the first time, nor the last.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
It happens.
All the time in this house.
Yes, it does. Okay, I don't have anything else to say. I guess we'll just go to plugs. Oh, Bill, where can we find you at?
Yeah, a charming little show that has no Satan whatsoever. Called 40 retro video games told by the people who lived in those eras. Yeah, if you dig video game stories, and if I hope if you listen to this show, I'm sure you do, then go check it out. Go to agamerlooks440.com.
Now, before we move on, Bill, is there a chance that there might be a Tales from the Bargain Bin episode with Darkman's name on it?
Oh boy, if a certain friend wants to do that, I would absolutely do that. Because I am working actually on the Final Fantasy 8 and 9 episodes. That those are going to happen at some point.
Good.
I decided enough
you need to get away from it is part of the issue.
Well, it's not even so much going to get away from it. A lot of people spent, dedicated and donated their time to make those.
I know, but,
happen.
like, after that, like, get away from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. That's the end of that. That
It burns you out.
yeah, I'm no. I would love to do 10, but I that would be
Take a
the
break.
end of it.
Come back.
Yeah. I might do a bunch of bargain bins. There's some individual interviews I think I might want to do. I don't know. But yes, I would love to do a Tales from the Bargain Bin about Dark Man. And if a certain Ken Sanity wants to join me for that one, I would be all about that, good sir.
Bet.
Boom. Done. Done and done.
All right, and if you enjoyed this episode over 850 other episodes of podcasts, we do movies, TV shows, video games, comics. If you want to hear the rest of our John Carpenter content, there will be links in the show notes to this episode, so check that out. If you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon, a little dog. You vote in our Patreon poll. For $10 or more, I will plug your podcast YouTube channel on every episode I record during that month. I record a shit ton. Plus, link in the show notes.
That's a lot of plugs, y'all. That's
Yeah.
a pretty phenomenal deal.
I do. And we have listeners. You can see everything on Podbean, but I want to give a shout out to our patrons. Phoebe Stanton, the Let's Play Princess. You can follow her on YouTube, and she has her own podcast, Nerds at Broadcast. You will see a link in the show notes. Check out Robbie Sherman's podcast, Conversations with Robbie Sherman. You'll see a link in the show notes. And absolutely the best podcast, A Work in Progress. They talk about MCU movies, MCU adjacent movies, and they're doing the whole Alien franchise here soon, around the time you're hearing this, with Zach, who's also on the show quite often. So check out those three people. And also, want to give a shout out my awesome intro and outro, because Helena at Hell Half. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And Yeah, please follow us wherever you get your podcasts and rate and review us. And follow us Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube. That's everything I need to say. We will... Bye, everybody.
So long.
Yep.